Okay, only stay if you feel called to stay. If not, just keep scrolling. This is not going to be for you. This is going to be for those that feel called to stay here because I got a message. And this might be a really packed full message. Impactful and very packed full. Where do I start, Spirit? Okay. They want me to let you know that you are a natural born leader. And for who I'm speaking to, you already know that. You already know that you are a leader. Your energy just exudes leadership energy, even when you don't want to be a leader, okay? I'm speaking to like my Katniss Everdeen's here. I'm speaking to my Tris Priors here. I'm speaking to those individuals that never wanted to play the role that they are playing, but they're playing it anyway. You know what I mean? You're stepping into this role now, though, where things are going to start getting a lot more uncomfortable for you, aka you're going to be growing a lot more in whatever that role is. So I had to write a few key points for this message because they just kept coming through. And so I was like, okay, before I forget them, here's some things that you might be resonating with if this message is for you. You could be feeling called to change your diet. I'm seeing vegetarianism or pescatarianism. Okay. I just feel like this collective that I'm speaking to, you're being called to shift your insides. So, and honestly, shifting it by not ingesting and not consuming such dense foods, whatever it is, right? Whatever it is that resonates with you. I'm seeing that this collective has been getting signs about veganism, vegetarianism, pescatarianism, what have you. And that's for a reason, okay? Also, you could be someone that aspires to write a book, right? Write a novel. Spirit came through and was like showing me just how powerful books are actually. And I feel like a lot of people downplay this, and a lot of people that want to write a book think that there's not anything in it. Like it's just too hard to, blow up for your book to be known, to be seen, and, my words right now, acknowledged in the world. But Spirit is saying that books are like one of the most powerful things ever because it's almost like scripting. It's almost like you are straight up manifesting, writing things down, and it's in physical form. And then when you have a lot of people reading it, it manifests it even more. And then on top of that, they make movies and stuff based off of those books, and it transforms and becomes like a huge influential thing. So books are very, very powerful. Another thing about this collective is that you have been scrutinized for the majority of your life. You have been heavily, criticized and analyzed, and just so many people felt like they knew you and that they could control you and that they can control your narrative, even about yourself. They felt like you had to fit into certain molds in order to be liked, in order to be loved, in order to be accepted, in order to be respected, okay? And Spirit came through and said that this collective is about to regain their respect. You are about to be so heavily respected in this new era, in this new chapter of your life. No one's going to be able to touch you. No one's going to be able to disrespect you or anything like that. They can continue to scrutinize you, but they're going to realize that that's only a reflection to themselves. They're just going to realize how much they judge and hate themselves, and that's going to wake them up. That's going to wake them up to love, to loving themselves, okay? Spirit was like not playing around with this one. I feel like this collective has been, hiding in the backgrounds, and they have just been a little too afraid to speak up, to show out for the majority of their lives. But that's all about to change, okay? And so another thing that goes along with this message is that confidence, 444, is your key to success, okay? Being confident in your vision, being confident in yourself, being confident in your mission, in your goals, in your life, okay? Whatever you aspire to be, being confident is going to elevate you to get to that place, period. That's what it is. And your confidence is going to continue to rise, it's going to continue to build and become stronger. I'm also seeing that, speaking of like Tris Prior in Divergent, if you've seen that movie, I'm seeing that you're going from being in an Amity, I think she was, or something, I forgot what it was, and then going into a, I forgot what the sections were, the fractions were, the rebellious ones, the ones that are the protectors, the ones that are out in the streets, you know, doing the work and things like that, the warriors and stuff. Spirit was saying that you're about to transition, and that's why I said get ready to be uncomfortable, because things are about to change so rapidly for you. You're about to go on like this adventure like that. You're about to switch roles and put on an entirely different armor, okay, 555. An entirely different armor than you've had before. And before, I don't even think that you really had armor per se. It's like this time, you are about to get that. You're about to shift into a different role like that. Okay, excuse me, confirmation burp though. I'm seeing a lot of traveling. I'm seeing a lot of moving around, doing things that really excite you, doing things that really shift your energy, shift you out of your comfort zone like crazy, okay? I just keep hearing that you do not want to play this role. You never wanted to actually play this role of being who you are, but you running away from it has made you so that like uncomfortable, okay? You running away from who you are destined to be is the very thing that kept you in an uncomfortable state your entire life. So Spirit is about to like really bring this out of you. It's been nudging you to bring this out of you so that you can express it and embrace it, okay? So let's go to a part 2, and then we can get into some cards.